surrounding area. Tiger Talk is brought to you by...
And Tiger Talk brought to you this morning by Whistle Stop Donuts, Strain Beans Coffee House, Hancock's Neighborhood Market, on Commerce Street and Katie's, delicious homemade goodness, and Perry's Floors and More.
Make the morning great with a stop at Whistle Stop Donuts on West Main Street in Princeton. Whistle Stop makes their donuts fresh daily, and they're ready on your way to work or school. They have a wide variety of fresh donuts, so you can surprise the office with a dozen delicious donuts. And remember, after 11 a.m., donuts are only $5 per dozen through August 8th. Stop by Whistle Stop today and enjoy a donut or a dozen. They're open 5 a.m. to noon, Monday through Saturday. Whistle Stop Donuts on West Main in Princeton.
And at 8:05, good morning. Welcome to Tiger Talk, and it is Wednesday, and that means it is our extension program. How are you? And I got JONI PHELPS, the FNEP assistant.
I am great, Ty. How about you?
I tell you what, fall's finally here, and I'm digging it, you know?
I love this kind of weather.
I do, too.
This is my kind of weather right here.
No heat on the house. You just throw blankets on, you know, and you put your socks on and wander around.
Yep, that's exactly right. My kids, they'll say I'm cold. I say, go put on some more clothes.
Yeah. Somebody opens the windows, too. A lot of people open their windows and let that in. Boy, I mean, 63 in the morning inside your house. You're like, yeah.
It feels great. Unfortunately, I can't open my windows very often because my kids have sinuses so bad. Well, and myself. So
well, this time of year, it gets you.
It does. So we don't need nobody sick right now. So
we get a good hard freeze, and it's coming. It's usually sometimes late in October we get a good freeze. We'll see. So maybe next week or so.
The way it's going right now, we'll probably have it pretty soon, though.
Yeah,
so
it's looking that way. Well, tell us. I know the Supper Club's been going great.
Supper Club has been going fantastic. Got a great group of people that are coming right now. Just because you haven't come to the first class doesn't mean that you can't come to the rest of the classes. So,
has it been a lot of the same ones every time, though?
Actually, yes, it has been. And then we get a couple of new ones, 1 week, and then they'll come back, and then somebody else will invite somebody. So it's just been kind of word of mouth. And last time we made 2 different kinds of salads. It was a barbecue, a chicken salad, and
I need to show up.
And an apple salad. It was really good. Yeah, you need to come. They cooked it. I mean, I gave them the recipe, the ingredients, gave them the tools.
You all do it right there in the kitchen.
Do it right there in the kitchen, and then they get to eat it. So
and tell everybody a little bit more. Give us a little bit of detail about the Supper Club and what you're trying to accomplish with it.
All right, Supper Club. What I try to do is always have some kind of healthy lesson to go with it. Last time we talked about My Plate and the importance of the different food groups.
And that's the governmental, U.S. government.
Yes, the USDA is what how they recommend us eating out of. And
proteins, grains, veggies, and fruits, right?
Yeah, boy, you're
and
good.
And a little bit of milk over here on the side.
Yep, and then we got milk.
Got your dairy,
so we talked about that and the importance of why we need to eat out of My Plate and the different food groups, each day, and because they all have their different importance that we need for our bodies. So
let me stop you right there, because this is, it's kind of like, let's see, what do you say, education, especially like at the state level. They'll start, our government starts something, and they'll say, this is the way you're supposed to eat.
Right.
And then 15, 20 years later, they go, no, this is the way you're supposed to eat. It's kind of like an education system. No, we're going to do this. And now, 5 years later, we're going to do this. Do you feel like, in your opinion, I'm asking for your opinion here, that the My Plate is spot on as far as nutrition and everything?
Yes.
You think they finally got it right?
I personally think they do. About every 5 years, the USDA goes in and they change something about the way we're supposed to be eating. It used to be, whenever I first started this job many years ago, it was my pyramid, and it had the different food groups.
Saying, yeah.
And now they changed it to My Plate. And then actually they just changed it again, but you didn't know they changed it because they didn't really change it other than add a few different things in the different food groups. So what they do is they have this different research that they do throughout the years, and they say this is what we need far as makes us more healthy in that. So, but yes, I think the My Plate, it hits all the food groups that our body needs, you know, so.
Because you'd think, okay, well, one of these days we'll get it right, and we don't have to tweak it.
Yeah.
I mean, or we don't have to at least alter it drastically. And
Right.
it doesn't sound like that's a drastic altering of
Right.
the My Plate thing. And that one's been around for a pretty good while now, hasn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
let's see.
I remember when it first came out.
2005.
Okay, so it's
it's been around for quite a while now, and like I said, they just changed it again, but we didn't know that they had changed it because they really didn't change far as the design of it, and that they just
you
kind
still
of
got the little
tweaked
plate, and they use color coding for everything, and
for the different food groups and that, and so. But far as Supper Club, I mean, we're having a great time. The participants are having a great time. They're learning different cooking techniques. They're cooking together. They're learning far as nutrition and probably don't realize they're learning nutrition on top of it. So,
Did I ever tell you about Ty's plate? You got pizza over here on one side, and you got General Chicken over here. And then, you might have a glass of wine over here, and then you got a whole bunch of rolls and butter.
Yeah, Ty, that's
not
not the right plate.
And then you top it off with a piece of pecan pie.
Oh, sometimes that kind of sounds like my plate.
I'm sorry, I couldn't.
I'm not the best eater either. It's a struggle each and every day. So,
and I can't forget a big old slop of lasagna or something on there, and biscuits and gravy. Okay, sorry, we can go on.
So you're all about grains then.
I don't know.
The
pastas. I'm a bread
pastas.
guy, and I like that stuff. Yeah, but
So.
But the Supper Club, there's a really cool thing about it is you're going to learn not only nutrition. You're going to learn ways to save money when you're buying food.
Yes.
And it's going to be pretty healthy. You know that if you make the recipes that you're providing, that they're going to be good for you and your family.
Right. And anybody that knows me, I love to eat. I love different kinds of foods, and I'm not going to give you a recipe that I personally do not like myself. So, and all the recipes are very low cost, and also the recipe, as far as ingredients, we can find here.
Yeah.
Instead of different off the wall ingredients and that. So.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Well, great. And that meets every Monday night. The next one is October the 23rd.
October 23rd is our next one, yes.
And you got 2 dates in November.
Yes. Actually, I only have one date in November.
One date in November, okay.
I had to cancel. It was the week of Thanksgiving, and so the next one's going to be November 6th.
Okay, well, great.
Yeah.
So is the November one going to maybe have a little bit of holiday?
Yep, it's probably going to have a little holiday twist in there. Yes,
I smell a little spice going on.
Yep.
Okay, well that's great.
You never know what we're going to be cooking up either.
365-2787 is the number to call if this sounds like something you want to be a part of, and I think number one, it'd be fun, but it's also good stuff to know. So
yes,
just call out the extension office and they'll get you signed up for that.
Absolutely. Come in, enjoy yourself, and have a meal free. It's all free, by the way. The class is free.
That's always good, too.
Yes. Something else we got coming up is Pinterest Club. Ashley White does a fantastic job when she teaches the Pinterest Club and that. But this month, I'm actually going to be teaching it. So
are you going to teach the Pinterest Club?
I am going to be teaching the Pinterest Club.
Well, that craft looks pretty neat. I need that.
I'm excited. My mother,
ready for the holidays.
Yeah, my mother comes into the Pinterest Club, and one time when I wasn't there, one of their crafts was similar to this, and she was just very tickled. I mean, for $3, this craft that we're going to do, it's either you can put give thanks on one side and then jingle bells on the other, and you
convert them fall to kind of a fall theme right into the holidays and Christmas.
Exactly, and you can keep them, you can store them and reuse them. Is the best thing about this craft.
And you guys supply all the material.
All the material. You don't have to bring anything but yourself, and just come and have a good time, and give thanks and jingle bells all the way.
And there's usually a snack there too.
Yes, we usually try to do some kind of recipe for them to try that we have there at the office and that. And so
I got a feeling that'll be spicy and holiday-ish as well.
It probably will be since it's right around this time of year. So
I mean, it'll be here before we know it. I mean, we're less probably 3 weeks to a month out from Thanksgiving, or maybe a little bit more than that. But I mean, goodness gracious.
I was going to say, somebody posted on Facebook that it was like 68 days till Christmas or something like that, and I was like, oh my.
Yeah.
So
it's here.
All these holidays will be upon us really quick.
Really quick.
Really quick. Yes.
So that's the Pinterest Club, and that meets on...
No, November the 2nd at 5:30. The cost is $3, but that is for your supplies for your craft. If you want to register and come and pay by October 27th, that would be great. You can just come
Can
out
you
to
still join the Pinterest Club?
Do what?
Can you still join the Pinterest Club?
Oh, yes, absolutely. You can still join.
Because
And
that $3 covers if you're not a member. If you join the Pinterest Club, then you're just in for the whole time.
yeah, if you've already paid for being in Pinterest Club, which is $20, you get a homemaker's membership, and then you also are paid for Pinterest Club for the rest of the year.
Just show up and do your craft.
Just show up and
have your snack.
Yeah, and don't have to worry about paying.
And Pinterest is pretty cool. I know a lot of people use it. You know, you go out there and Ashley was talking about the journals that they were doing.
A bullet
journal that they were doing last time. So there's always something really handy and neat about the Pinterest Club that they're learning.
I think. Well, and we also tie in far as a homemaker's lesson on top of it.
Yes.
And then we do some kind of neat craft from Pinterest. I love Pinterest. I get on there and search and look and, some things I've done and some things like, I can do later on and, a wish
all
list.
Kinds of neat ideas on there.
Lots of neat ideas.
I've kind of cruised it. I would probably benefit from lots of stuff on there. I'm just some of that stuff, social media stuff. I guess that's social media. I don't understand, but it's not really social media, is it?
Well, in a way, it is because you can request
comment and
friends
stuff.
and friends, and you can send people stuff, and then you can look on their walls and find stuff that they. So in a way, it is. So,
but you can learn a lot of stuff too.
Oh yeah, most of the time I go and try to find something if I'm looking for a certain ideal or something. I am not a crafty person. I cannot think of things by myself, and so I get on there and look at things and kind of tells me how to do things. So. It's almost like Google in a way, but just all in one area. So
awesome. And we got adulting coming up. This series has been popular, and you've got a really good one coming up. This is a really
good one. Yeah. Hashtag adulting. We have had several classes so far, and our next one's going to be on November 7th at 6 p.m., and it's Money 101. Yep. That's important. It is so important. It's important as kids. It's important as adults. Number one, you got to have money to be able to pay for your bills, and you got to learn some kind of budgeting, and your credit and understanding all of it. You just can't throw it out there and not being able to understand.
You need to manage your money, and don't let your money manage you.
There you go. Exactly. Yeah. And don't overspend when you don't have it. So.
Right. And, this will give some great basic tips. I saw on the flyer, asked about, a lot of people don't know what their credit score does for them. If you go, if you want to buy insurance, they will run. It's not really. It's a somewhat of a credit. It's not like they run a whole credit report on you, but they check your consumer credit score.
Yeah.
There are lots of things now that's based off your credit score.
Cell phones. Purchasing a cell phone is also
that as well. There's all kinds of things. So it's important. Number one, to know your score, keep track of your score, and then to be able to protect yourself, with the latest Equifax deal, people are, it makes people uneasy when you see news stories like that. And not that this class is going to necessarily, solve all that, but at least it might open your eyes and enlighten you to some of the things that you can do to protect yourself and just be good stewards with your money.
Right, exactly. And this also kind of goes hand in hand with your food budgeting as well, as far as being able to budget your food dollars to make sure that you have enough money, to purchase food for you and your family as well. So there's a lot of components when it comes to money, and
it makes the world go around.
Yes, it does.
That's how we operate.
And unfortunately, we have to have it to be able to live and survive as well. So
who's going to do this class?
Actually, Ashley and I both will be teaching this class.
Okay.
Yes.
And date again is November the 7th?
November the 7th at 6 p.m. Yes. Okay. And if you want to call and register for this class, if you call that day, you come right on.
Awesome. That's great. And that is part of the hashtag adulting series at the Extension office.
Yes.
So 365-2787. Sign up for that great class.
Yes. Another thing we got going on, and actually it's Friday, is Pink Out
Healthy
Princeton.
Caldwell.
Healthy Caldwell. We are part of this coalition, and they're trying to, just get awareness out far as for breast cancer and cervical cancer. And we have different initiatives that we try to, our goals to reach to. And we decided to do a Pink Out for breast cancer and just bring awareness to our community. I know our community is already aware, but we just thought we wanted to do something fun for it.
Are you going to do that online? I think you want everybody to wear their pink at their office, their place of business, wherever they are, and take a picture and upload it to that to the Facebook page.
To their Facebook page, and then we're going to have a competition. Whoever gets the most likes and comments in that, we're going to pick that group, and they're actually going to have a prize at the So
and that'll be October the 27th.
That is October 27th. Yes, that is correct. So
well, we definitely, of course. Perfect segue. We've got representatives from Caldwell Medical Center going to be in here after you talking about they're having free screenings out there on Friday as well. And, a lot of events in conjunction with Breast Cancer Awareness Month. October is that. It's very important that you get screened. And, and a lot of people don't think about it, but breast cancer can affect men as well.
Oh, absolutely. And not that we're trying to take away from any of other kind of cancers during this month as well. It's just, they are all very important. We all need to have awareness for all the different kinds of cancers out there for each month. But this is just one of our initiatives and goals.
And it's been around for a while.
It has.
It affects lots of folks.
It does affect.
And so it's a great way to keep that awareness out there and to celebrate the victories that we've had over it, and to continue to know that we've got to continue research and keep awareness raised about it. So.
Right. And like I said, not just for breast cancer, but for all cancers as well. And, and these listen to me men out there, it's okay to wear pink as well.
Oh,
so I encourage you to wear pink on Friday with your group.
Yeah,
so
I got to figure out what I'm going to get. I might probably go buy some, but that's
we've already talked to Shane, and I think he's already good to go. And so
Shane's
Shane is going to fix. Yeah, he's going to go right along with us as well.
He needs one of those little pink bolo ties, like a Colonel Wells.
Right. I don't see him wearing that though. But I think that would be a good idea though.
I might see if I can find one of those. But anyway, that's great. And and again, let's tell folks about what they need to do again with this.
Okay. For the Pink Out Princeton, the event is raising awareness for breast cancer and will be held October 20th, which is this Friday. And everybody that from a group of friends or excuse me, I just lost my train of thought. Workplace. Everybody wear pink, take a picture, and then it's Healthy Caldwell. You can search it on Facebook, come and like our page, and then upload your picture
to that page.
Yeah.
And then you guys are going to, then everybody who gets the most likes will have a prize.
Yes. So I just encourage everybody to participate in this, and then also the Healthy First Community Health Center is actually supporting our prize for this event. So thank them for supporting us. And
which one is that?
That is the new one that was in Dr. Littlejohn's office.
That's Dr. Perry's.
Yes,
okay.
Dr. Perry's.
All right. Well, thank you out there. Big shout out to them this morning, and they listen to us here at the Tiger. So that's awesome.
Yes. So they are.
Thank you guys.
They are supporting our prize. I'm not really sure what it is, but I just thank them for
that's excellent
doing it for us.
All right.
Lots
of stuff going on.
Lots of stuff going on, yes. And just a quick thing about So Simple, it's going to be November 10th at our office from 9 to 2. Anybody that loves to sew, come out. Enjoy yourself.
So what are you going to be doing for that?
It looks like they are going to be making some kind of quilt, a Chinese coin quilt.
Okay, so everybody be collaborating on that one and sewing and making this quilt, I guess.
Yes.
They'll have a patch here and a patch there, and they'll be sewing it all together.
I think they'll probably be making their own. There is a $10 fee, but they get far as these supplies there.
Okay.
They support,
You don't have to bring your machine.
Bring your machine, and they need to bring their machine,
bring your machine
and come ready to sew. So,
they're making those machines now. It's amazing. You kind of like a suitcase or a computer. You just pack it up, take it.
And I mean they're not like the big sewing machines that you couldn't carry anywhere.
I remember watching my mamaw, so and this big old heavy lug Sears thing, and I mean, you couldn't carry that thing around. But these little things are all computerized, electronic now. You hit start, you can set it and forget it just about.
I was going to say, I probably would mess up.
I would want to get I would too. But that sounds fun.
Yes, and it actually looks like it's.
And that's a whole day.
That is a whole day, and I mean, it looks like it's going to be fun. I love to sew. I just don't have time to sew. No. So, and probably the last thing I done, I made a quilt for my mother-in-law for Christmas last year, and so I need to get it back out so I can sew some more.
I sewed a pillow with my son when he was in Boy Scouts. Made a pillow, and that was pretty cool. And then, of course, I can do a button pretty rough. I mean, it's rough.
Yeah.
And I wish I have a thimble, because sometimes if you're doing khakis or jeans or whatever, man, that's hard to get that needle through there. You know? I mean, you got to have something to push it.
Yeah. My mother, she is an excellent seamstress. She can look at something and being able to sew it without a pattern in that. I am not.
That's amazing.
Cannot do that, but I do enjoy sewing in that. So I guess I got that trait from her. So.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, so simple. And again, that is November
the 10th from 9 to 2 at our office on 62 West.
365-2787 if you want to spend a day making a quilt for So Simple.
All right.
Awesome.
I think we've got all kinds of things going on right now. So I guess that is about it.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for what you guys do out there. You're the FNet assistant out there.
Yes.
We've got great volunteers at our UK Extension office. It's a wealth of knowledge. Folks, if you've never utilized it, we encourage you to do so. We've got Shane Bogle out there, who's our agent for agriculture and natural resources. He can answer your questions on a plethora of things. Ashley White is the agent out there for family and consumer science. And then, of course, we have Rhonda Jewell, our 4-H Extension agent out there as well. They're busy folks, but they definitely have the time to help you if you have a need and need anything. Joni's out there, and you've got other great support staff too.
Oh, Miss Vicki.
Miss Vicki's out there. Yeah,
yes.
Vicki Haller. She can answer your questions, and if you can't get one of the agents that you need them, she can probably get you the information, or at least get you in touch with who you need to get in touch with.
Yeah, direct you in the way that you need to go. So.
Appreciate you all for what you do out there. It's a great resource that we have in our county. We're very fortunate. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Ty.
And happy fall.
Same to you. Try not to freeze to death.
Oh, no, we won't. We're going to take a break here on our Tiger Talk. This is our extension segment. We're going to have representatives from Caldwell Medical Center in here, and they are going to talk about the Breast Cancer Awareness Month that we've been, partially talking about, the Pink Out, and they're going to have free screenings out at Caldwell Medical Center on Friday from 1 to 4. So we'll give you some information about that as well. So thank you, Joni.
Thank you, Ty.
Have a great day.
You do the same.
All right. At 8:25, hey, we filled up at just about a half hour, didn't we?
Hey.
All right, doing well. We're going to take a break, a String Beans coffee break, and maybe a little bit of a music break to transition. And we will have our Caldwell Medical Center folks coming in here in just a few minutes. You're listening to Tiger Talk. It's a split edition on a Wednesday on your hometown radio station, WPKY The Tiger.
String Beans Coffee House in downtown Princeton specializes in made-to-order espresso drinks, hot over